Sarah and her team of young, ambitious scientists had been preparing for this moment for years. They had trained and studied, and now they were finally ready to embark on their greatest adventure yet, the first human mission to Mars. As they stepped off the spacecraft and onto the red planet's surface, they couldn't help but marvel at their surroundings. The barren landscape stretched out before them, a vast and unknown territory waiting to be explored. Sarah, the team leader, took a deep breath and smiled.
We did it.
She said.
We're actually here. Hey, Dave, thanks for all your help today. I don't know what we would have done without you. I'm pretty sure I would have just floated off into space without you here to keep me grounded.
Haha, no problem, Sarah. It's my pleasure to help out however I can. And don't worry, I'll keep you tethered to the planet. We can't have our team leader floating away into the great unknown.
I know, right? I still can't believe we're actually here on Mars. It's like a dream come true. Or a nightmare, depending on how you look at it. I mean, we are living in a tiny metal box on a hostile planet.
Yeah, but at least we have each other to keep us company. And hey, we've got some pretty cool gadgets to play with. Plus, we get to say we're the first humans to set foot on Mars. That's pretty epic.
You're right. And I'm glad to have you here with me, Dave. You're a great team member, and I'm lucky to have you on this mission with me.
Thanks, Sarah. I feel the same way about you. We make a great team, and I know we're going to achieve some amazing things here on Mars. And if all else fails, we can always turn to our backup plan, becoming professional Martian photographers. Agreed. This is definitely a moment to remember. And speaking of the team, I've been meaning to tell you how impressed I am with everyone's skills and dedication. Lily's geology expertise has been invaluable, and Emily's medical knowledge has saved us more than once. And Charlie's enthusiasm for discovery is contagious. And let's not forget about Alex, who has managed to keep all our equipment running smoothly despite my constant fiddling with it.
I couldn't agree more. Everyone has brought something unique and valuable to the team, and I'm grateful to have each and every one of you here with me on this journey. And I have to say, I'm really impressed with your programming skills, Dave. You've been a huge asset to the team. I'm pretty sure you're the only reason we're still able to communicate with Earth.
I agree, Dave. Your programming skills are top-notch. And I'm grateful to have you here with us, Sarah. Your leadership and expertise have been invaluable. I can't wait to see what we'll achieve together on this journey. Maybe we'll even discover a new type of Martian potato or something.
I like the sound of that. But first things first, let's get back to work. There's a whole planet to explore.
Haha, I like that idea. A Martian potato would definitely be a game changer. Maybe we should start a farm and become the first Martian farmers. That would be epic.
The team set to work, eager to get started. They unpacked their equipment and set up their base camp, and soon they were off on their first mission. They explored the rocky terrain, collecting samples and studying the geology of the planet. Days turned into weeks, and the team settled into a routine. They worked long hours, but they were driven by their curiosity and desire to make new discoveries. But one day, they came across a challenge that seemed insurmountable. They had been exploring a new area of Mars, and they came across a steep cliff that they needed to cross in order to continue their journey. The cliff was too high to climb, and there was no other way around it.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good.
Sarah said, eyeing the towering rock face.
We can't climb this cliff, and there's no way around it.
Yeah, I agree.
Dave said, frowning.
We'll have to find another way to cross it.
The team brainstormed various options, but none seemed particularly promising. Using their rope and harnesses to rappel down and then climb back up on the other side seemed too risky, as the rock face looked unstable. And using the rover to try and find a way around the cliff might take too long, as they had already scoured the area and found no other route. Just when it seemed like they had reached a dead end, Charlie had an idea.
What if we use our jetpacks to fly over the cliff? We could follow the rover and guide it to a safe landing on the other side.
Sarah's eyes lit up.
That's a great idea, Charlie. I think it's worth a try.
And so, with determination and teamwork, the team put their plan into action. They strapped on their jetpacks and soared over the cliff, following the rover as it navigated a safe path to the other side. It wasn't easy, but they persevered and eventually made it to the other side, ready to continue their journey on the Red Planet. The team was exhilarated by their success, and they continued to explore and make new discoveries. They encountered many more challenges along the way, but they always found a way to overcome them. As the end of their mission approached, Sarah and her team faced a difficult decision. They had been living and working on Mars for over a year, and they had accomplished more than they could have ever imagined. But as they packed up their equipment and prepared to return to Earth, Sarah couldn't shake the feeling that their work was far from finished.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not ready to leave yet.
Sarah said, looking at her team.
We've only scratched the surface of what Mars has to offer. I feel like there's so much more we can learn and discover here.
Dave nodded in agreement.
I feel the same way, Sarah. This has been the most amazing experience of my life, and I don't want it to end just yet. I think we should stay and keep exploring.
The rest of the team nodded in agreement, and Sarah knew she had made the right decision.
Then it's settled.
She said,
We'll stay on Mars and continue our work. Who knows what amazing things we'll discover next?
And so, Sarah and her team remained on Mars, continuing their work and making new discoveries every day. They were the first humans to call Mars their home, and they knew that their adventures were far from over. They were excited to see what the future held, and they were ready for whatever challenges came their way. They had found their true calling in the stars, and they were determined to make the most of it.